Hello. My frog is back. He was here all the time, I suspect, but I didn't know him. He's up there above the door opening. I don't know if I'm showing you right. I'm going to climb this ladder and show you where he is. My little frog is up here. Hi, Mr. Frog. Hi, can you see him, huh? There, he's hiding between the wood. Isn't he cute? I'm going to leave him alone now. I'll show you my tomatoes. Well, this is my Japanese eggplant. There's the biggest one right there. And then here's some little babies. Here's my anemic basil. I should have put them in bigger pots. And I picked my first Oregon Spring tomato today from here. There's another one down there that is turning. And then this is my heirloom tomato, Brandywine. And look, it's almost to the ceiling now. And it has tomatoes. There's several tomatoes have set. But, well, the biggest one is down here. None of those have turned red yet. And my little bonsai bell pepper plant, I picked one off of here the other day. And it was pretty good size. And then I picked one off of this bonsai bell pepper plant. They claim they'll just keep growing if they don't freeze out, so I'm going to keep trying and see what happens. And then this is orange blossom tomato. And look how loaded it is. Haven't picked any off yet, but they're all through here. They're just so many tomatoes. And these start getting ripe. Maybe when Nancy comes, there'll be some ripe ones of the Brandywine. Of the orange blossom. It's an orangish tomato. See, look at them all in here. They're just all over the place. And then this is my sugary tomato. It's a small tomato. See, they're just starting to turn. Look at that. They're just starting to turn. There's some more down there. There's some more up here just starting. Oh, and of course I picked my biggest round eggplant. I'm going to have some tonight, and I shared some with Nadine, my neighbor. But I don't know if another one's on here or not. Well, maybe. And then here's look at that, the Meyer lemon you gave me, Lori. It is so, look at it, it smells good in here. And look at those lemons. I picked some. It smells really good. I'm going to go up close. Maybe you can smell it. I wish you could. Anyway, I've been cutting the weed block along here that's still sticking up, and then I'm going to stuff the rest of it down so you don't see that shaggy weed block there anymore. Now I'm going to go out here. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. I think I see the frog again. He's poked his little head out. See him up there? I hope you can see it. There, he's saying, hello, Steve and Lori. Look at his little eyes. Aren't they darling? I hope you can see it. I'm trying to point it in the right direction. Okay, here we go. Past the ladder. Ow. And I'm going to try and keep the camera down because the sun's so bright you won't be able to see anything. Here's the chard. It's doing as well as any of the others. I mean, it's just doing it just like commercial. And then here's my Chinese cabbage. Now a snail got in there, and I picked one, and you should have seen all the little snails inside it. Anyway, I'm going to cook some of that tonight. There's the last of my bok choy. It keeps going to seed, but I'm going to leave the seed there. The Oregon bees come, and the other little flying insects, and drink from it. So I'm just going to leave those. And then here's my squash. Lots of blossoms, squash blossoms, Steve and Lori. If I had a little more, I'd sell them to a Laurel. See, and then there's some little squashes in there. I'm going to have some squash tonight. And then here's something that's not doing so good. It's Oriental cucumber that's sort of stunted. It has little cucumbers, but I don't expect much from it. And then the blueberries, here's the blueberries, and it seems like they disappear when they get ripe. Birds must get them, except for the last plant, and I've been able to get some off that last plant down there. But all the others are gone. Look at my, this is my beans. They're just going crazy, and I'm just starting to get little beans on them. In fact, here's a little bean here I didn't see earlier. See, there's a bean, and then there's some others. They're just starting to produce. I put them in pretty late. But look at that. Isn't that wonderful? I just try and wind it across what I put up, the trellises Pat and I put up. And then here's some these are little round carrots. I didn't put many seeds in, but I don't know. They might just be stunted. I did them just a short time ago, so they are growing. Here's green onions. They're pretty slow growing. And here is, oh, see, there's an Oregon bee. Can you see the Oregon bee? I'm going to try and get up close. They're neat bees. They don't, see, look at them. They're so cute. They're pretty docile bees. See, he's eating. Getting the nectar. Go back and make honey, I suppose. I don't know. See, look at him. I hope you can see that. He's really neat. Anyway, this is the kale that is just growing, wow. Just way more than I ever expected. And here's my parsley going to seed. Now I'm going to go over to, those are the snow peas. Look at those snow peas. They're so high, I've got to get an extended cutter or something to get them up there. They're just starting to produce. Now here is another Oriental cucumber, and it's doing much better. I think the cucumbers need a little more shade than the one over there. In fact, this is called a SUYO cucumber. Now, my radishes, this is the second crop of radishes I planted a short time ago. This is some lettuce greens that have gone to seed, and then I just planted some more lettuce. I'm going to try to see if this won't go to seed. And then here's some carrots I planted a while back. They're rainbow carrots. They're doing pretty good. I mean, it'll be a while yet, but... And then this is where the spinach was. It just kept going to seed. It wouldn't grow, so I just took it all out. I have to wait till the fall and try again. Now I'm going to go over here and show you my lone blueberries. These are my blueberries that are still ripening. And there's some more over there. They're not quite ripe yet. Some of them have fallen off in my hand, but these haven't. But isn't this something? Look at my... Anyway, I guess I better say bye-bye for now. And I sure am glad that I discovered my frog up there. That is darling. Bye-bye for now.